8 minus 8 gives us 0, and then 0 divided by any number or multiplied by any number gives us 0. But unfortunately, that's not the right answer for this expression because you fell for a big trap, hook, line, and sinker, and that's the trap of order of operations. So if you're asking yourself if there is any order of operations, yes, I'll have to tell you, yes, there is an order of operations, and without this, everybody would be lost. So let's learn about this order of operations. It is called PEMDAS, and that's an acronym. So P stands for parentheses, E stands for exponents, M stands for multiplication, D stands for division, A stands for addition, and finally S stands for subtraction. And this gives us an arrow of priority. So from the highest to the lowest priority. PEMDAS means that you must go for parentheses at first, then go for exponents, then go for multiplication and division from left to right. They have the same priority and precedence. MD or DM doesn't matter. And finally, go for addition and subtraction. So for God's sake, learn PEMDAS once for all. So never be lost. Learn PEMDAS. So do I sound like Saul Goodman? Every time I say the sentence, I feel like I'm Saul Goodman. Anyway, so let's do this original expression with PEMDAS again. Do we have any parentheses? No. Do we have any exponents? No. Do we have any multiplication and division? Yes. We must do these two operations at first, not subtract 8 by 8 or 8 minus 8, because you would end up with 0, and that's not the right answer. So at first, let's write it again. 8 minus. So 8 divided by 10 gives us 8/10, or if you simplify that, you can write it as 4/5 or 4/5, right? 8 divided by 10 is like this. If you simplify that, you would end up with 4/5. And then we have times 2. Do we have any multiplication? Yes, one more step before we can do the subtraction. So one more time. 8 minus. So 4/5 times 2. So we can just multiply the numerator here. So 4 times 2 gives us 8. And then we have 5 in the denominator. Now, this is a digit minus a fraction. You must find the common denominator. So the common denominator is 5. And we need to multiply 8 by 5, which would be 40. And then minus 8, because that's the same denominator. So 40 minus 8 gives us 32/5. So that's the final answer. If you want, you can obviously write it as a mixed number. So for example, 6 times 5 gives us 30, and we have 2 as the remainder. So we can write it as 6 and 2/5, or 6 and 2/5. If you want to write it as decimal, you can write it as, so instead of 2/5, you can write it as 4/10, right? Or 4/10. So 6.4. That's the final and the correct answer. So for your homework, what would the answer be if we had 10 times 2 inside brackets and a square? So please write your answer in the comments below, and please subscribe to Prime Logic to support me and to motivate me, and like the video if you haven't already. See you on the next one. All the best to you, my dear and lovely students.